What's up everyone, Dan here again from Red Rum Spearfishing. Have another awesome video. This time it's the first week of grouper season, just opened up here May 1st, and we are on the hunt. We dropped in here on a nice rock. As you can see, the water's really clear. You can actually see a couple fish down there swimming, so I go in for a closer look. You can see one of those fish is a black grouper here. He's kind of butted up against the side of the rock. Go ahead and keep looking around because I know if there's one, there's got to be a couple more. After staring at this guy for a little bit and he moves and kind of shows himself, he shows himself to be a nice sized fish, so I go ahead and take a shot. Hit him right there in the back of the gill, kind of behind the gill plate. Sometimes that could be a good shot if it goes all the way through. Unfortunately, this one did not, and you'll see here in a second. There's kind of a lot of tension here as I'm coming up and he's pulling, and the way that spear wrapped around my leg, I don't think that helped, so he comes off, go ahead and hides under that rock. So, it's happened before. Stay calm to try to reload my gun as quick as I can, catch my breath. Figured he's in a hole in there somewhere and I'll go down and get him. But actually what ends up happening is I go down and I take another peek trying to find that same fish, but he's nowhere to be found. But I actually see a nice sized grouper in a hole, and I'm just dumbfounded because he looks huge. He's sitting there, he looks like he's sleeping, he doesn't even know that I'm there. Check that out, there's a bunch of yellow jacks there. I was so tempted to go down and try to get them, but at this point I was still focused on trying to get that fish that I had already speared, so I wanted to go down there and see him. But like I said, I ended up seeing a nice black and just decided to focus on him. But my buddy Andy that I was diving with, he was a few hundred feet away. He yelled out to me and was like, "Yo, I got a grouper in the rock here and I need help getting him out." So I decided to hop on the boat, which was really close to the grouper that I had seen in the rock. I marked that rock that I saw my grouper in and decided to hop on the boat and go help Andy. And as you can see, he's down there. He's already put a shot on the fish on the one side of the hole, and now he is entering the other side of the hole to try to work him out. So this fish is proving to be difficult to get out. He's just wedged in there. You know, when you shoot grouper in holes, they really flare up. They can open up their gills. They can really kind of hold themselves into a rock. And a fish of a smaller size may present himself to be much larger because how he is blown up and holding himself into the rock. So, you know, sometimes it's important to have teamwork and be able to buddy dive down like we are. I went down there and gave it a look and gave it a tug. But, you know, like I said, he was pretty secure in there and it was pretty dusty, so I wanted to give it a time to clear up, and I'll go back down to another look. But unfortunately, in this long process, we attracted the attention of a very large hammerhead shark. I've not known many hammerhead sharks to not be large, but this guy was easily 12 to 13 feet long. I don't think this camera really does justice on the size of some of these fish, especially compared to me because I'm kind of a larger guy, about 6'3", 220 pounds, and sometimes perspective is a little distorted when I'm looking at stuff or when you're looking at, you know, me holding a fish or whatever. But as you can see, he's pretty big there. I had to fend him off a couple times, but eventually I do pull that grouper out, help out Andy. We go ahead and throw him on the boat, reset our lines, and then I let him know about the other fish that I had rocked up there and that we needed to go back and get. So me and him both make our way over there. As you can see, this is the rock. I don't know if you can remember the rock as well as I can, but you know, once you're down there for a while, you can start recognizing the geography of the rocks and whatnot. But I can actually see there's a nurse shark down there. I feel like he's attacking that other fish that I had shot, because though I couldn't see him, he is down there somewhere rocked up. There's so many holes and stuff in these rocks for these fish to hide, and though you do kind of search them, it would literally be endless. You'd be stuck on one rock for 2 hours trying to search every hole. But this one, I come back to that same hole where I didn't get the film before, try to see if that fish is in there, and actually you can see his lips. His head's looking right at me, so I know he's in there. You see him turn broadside and turn around, so he knows what's up. He's being hunted. I go ahead and give Andy a thumbs up to let him know that my fish is still there, and so we proceed with our teamwork to go down and get this guy.
50 pounder all day. 50. The hole's so small though, we gotta see if there's another extraction hole. Just go down there. Hey Andy, go down there under, look at that hole and peek with your light real fast. You're gonna see his face.
So Andy goes down for a look for himself to confirm that the fish is down there, and he comes up and gives me a few pointers on how I should shoot this thing. I've been spearfishing for a long time, over 10 years, but Andy's been doing it way longer than me. I'd say he's been in the game for a good over 20, and he has extracted many a fish, shot many a fish. He has traveled around the world spearfishing, and he's got some good techniques, some good pointers, and some great spots here in the Keys. So I go down for another look. I actually wasn't sure if there was another hole that I could access this fish from, and then I do find it, and I can see that he's in there. So, you know, I'm deciding whether I want to shoot him through that first hole that I saw, or go ahead and shoot him through here. And you know, this fish just looks so big. If you heard me in the video before, I said 50 pounder all day, but you know, I really do know the size of my fish. I was just excited. He is definitely not a 50 pounder, but he ends up being probably just shy of around 20, maybe around 20.
There's 2 holes now. I see there's another hole. So, you see him? 50 pounder.
I just shoot him right in the face right there.
I know. We could have.
Yeah, they're right.
Let's go down there and fuck him up.
So Andy gave me some advice. He said that I should shoot him through the first hole that we saw the fish in, not that other backside hole. He said if he gives you that headshot, definitely take it. You know, don't shoot him from the backside. So I go ahead and take his advice. I prepare for my next dive, and I head down to take a look into that first hole that I had spotted him in. So here we go. And as I get down there, I can see that that nurse shark has made his way over to my other fish that I had shot earlier, but I can see this guy in the rock. Perfect headshot. He goes crazy and clouds the area up, so I decide to let him expend his energy. I know I've got a good headshot, and I'll come back down after a nice fresh breath and pull him out. Now, as I talked about teamwork, Andy, in all his wisdom, has got the other gun ready for me to go ahead and hit him with the next shot. So I wind up, get that breath right, go in for the next shot. Andy's down there to assist in the extraction, and we are in business. Kuda coming in for a check, shine my light, head, I see his head again, boom, blast him right in the dome. Now this is a good extraction hole. He goes ahead and pulls him out head first, and as you can see, nice fish. A little bit bigger than the one that he had gotten earlier, and it'll definitely do. Dinner is served, black grouper, opening week of May. Doesn't get much better than this. Like I said, he was probably just about shy of 20 pounds. Put a nicer look at him for you. Now, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you like these videos, it really helps us out in the algorithm. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. Until next time, peace.